You got it, Mike? You got Mike? Don't start it.
Felix, I was thinking about an interview we had with you last year when you talked about the team needed some more dogs and just a little bit more of that mentality. What do you think about this year's team and where it stands in that regard?
I would say it was definitely better. It's definitely better than last year's team, and I feel like this year we have more guys that really, that really care. Just bought in.
How have you seen that play out as far as some of these tough games that you guys have had where you close some out, some of them you've lost? How have you seen that mentality play out in some of these games?
It's just guys stepping up in those games, and then when the games we lost, we just worried about the next one. And just keeping our tunnel vision, worrying about the next one, and clearing up what we did wrong though. The game we lost, and just staying focused on the goal.
Coach Holtman the other day I think it was after the Indiana game, was talking about your consistency and that improving, but still room for improvement. How do you feel like that's come from your freshman year and as you step into the starting lineup and through this season?
I would just say it's just more responsibility for me being on the court, and pretty much I give my all and be the best player I can be each game. And I would say that, that's what I try to do every game, And coming into the Indiana game, the coaches, they challenge me, working on my rebounding, and my numbers it's been good, but they wanted more from me. I just feel like I just stepped up and it was a good game. I mean, it was a tough loss, but I mean, I did good on the rebounding side.
Do you think that's even more important in a conference like the Big Ten, where you're going to face some of these premier centers in the country almost every night?
Yeah, rebounding is really good. If a team don't have really good defensive rebounding, I think that's a big difference in winning and losing a game.
And we talked to Zed, but we haven't talked to you. What did you make of playing alongside him? I know you guys have done it a little bit this season, but getting kind of bigger stretches against Indiana. How did you feel like that went for you and for the team?
It went good. We work on it in practice, and he just, he knows what he's supposed to do on the court. And I know my job. We have 7 attacks, when we're playing together, we have to complete. And I feel like we nailed it.
Felix, where's the added size you put on this offseason helped you so far in Big Ten play?
You just see us fighting those guys down low. Also helping me. I would say it really helped me on the offensive side too. Grabbing rebounds and being strong with it.
Do you feel like you're matching up better against some of those bigs?
Yeah, definitely better than last year.
Yeah. And then how are you staying out of foul trouble? It seems like the last couple games especially, you've done a good job of avoiding some of those fouls and playing longer into games.
It's just I talked to the refs, before the game, also during the game, tell them, pretty much ask them what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing, and also just trying to contest every shot vertically, the right way.
Talked about before how rebounding in large parts of mentality for you, and just attacking every shot and trying to get that board. Just does the run of good rebounding games you've had at stretches this season, how does that feed into that mentality and improving your approach to rebounding?
I would say as a big guy, we tasked with being able to rebound the ball and also play defense and a little bit of offense. I would say it's really giving me a position or kind of like a status on the team, like a job where I know I got to do every day, and I just got to bring it every day.
Alongside the rebounding too, I mean, your shot blocking numbers have taken a spike as well. Just what's working well for you on the defensive end, and how are you seeing things there?
I really can't answer that. I feel like defense I've always come naturally to me, and I really don't know how to explain to people how I just go. I see it and I just go for it.
Yeah, I guess just. Yeah, sorry. I guess just looking to Wisconsin tomorrow, they also have pretty good front court in Wall and Crowell. Just like based on what you've seen so far from them this season, like what kind of jumps out to you about just their abilities, and what kind of challenge would that present to you tomorrow night?
It's gonna be a really good game. They're pretty much the #1 team in the Big Ten. They're undefeated, and that was to be this year last year. So we kind of want this game to be like a redemption game, getting our payback. And they're a really good team, and I just feel like the key success of that game or the game tomorrow is going to be pretty much on the defensive side. Just trying to play, guard the post players good, and also the guards. They caught a lot, just containing them and just giving them fewer shots. Like I said, it comes down to rebounding too. I feel like it's going to be the key in the game.
Yeah, what do you remember from maybe last year's game that kind of stuck out to you and maybe gave you fits on maybe defending against those front court guys?
The guards, also the bigs are physical. It's going to be a physical game. And I feel like we up to that game. We up to that match. We've been preparing.
Are there any takeaways from your guys' last game at Indiana? Any lessons learned that you think will help you guys Wednesday night?
Taking care of the ball. I think that was kind of a key. Aside that, I feel like we played good. It's just our shot weren't falling, and I know Bruce and Roddy, they put in extra work, every day, and they don't make shots. So that was just one of those games, you can't really help.
As a sophomore, you talked about like having a bigger role and playing a little bit more consistently. Like, how do you handle that expectation that because you're a sophomore, more is going to be expected of you, and you need to provide more? Like, how do you feel that?
It is. I mean, it's kind of tough some days. I have good people around me. I talk to, and that they give me advice to stay prepared. And just focus on things I can control. It's my attitude and efforts in games. And I feel like I've been really striking on that past few games, and just controlling things I can control.
Does that take a mental leap as well, to where not to not focus on something that's out of your control?
Yeah. It's also, I feel like every sport is mental, and if you just take care of the mental aspect of the sports, it's just everything's going. We've trained our whole lives for this pretty much. It's gonna come naturally. We put in the work every day.
Finish up where we were going.
So as you continue to put on weight, put on muscle, how hard is it compared to the off season, and how hard is it for you to continue doing that during the season?
I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough, because we've been playing a lot more, and it's just I gotta put in, taking a lot more food in, and I feel like I've been good in that aspect, and I also have, we have good guys now, nutritionists really helping us with that, and it's also here in the weight room, it's really helped too.
Thanks, Pete.
Hey, just one more thing real quick,
Yeah.
because we'll talk to you in between now and then, but getting to see Terrace has taken a step forward for Michigan as well this year, and I know you guys are quite familiar with each other, but what has it been like seeing some of his development, and what do you think that matchup might be like this year compared to last year?
I've always said Tyler's a really good player, and I'm really happy for him. He's been, they give him a chance to show, what he can really do. And I'm looking forward to the game because last year we didn't really get to play, each other a lot because he was in foul trouble. But I'm looking forward to the game.